What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. So Av make his appearance on the J Black Championship. And he wanted to chime in on the T-Rex situation concerning him and Rock. Well, let's listen to it and just see what he had to say pertaining to the situation.
Before he became the champion, that video dropped.
I love my brother, bro. And
That's why he brought it up.
Whether my brother right or wrong, I discussed that with him off camera, off the record. It's not the public business. But I'm gonna stand with him regardless. And the thing that was crazy.
Okay, they try to make that sound a little real. Whether his brother right or wrong, he gonna talk with him off the camera. It's not the public business. That's true. That's definitely true. Point for you. But regardless, right or wrong, I'ma stand with him. Point deducted. So you mean to tell me it don't matter what your friend, what your homie, what your family and them do, regardless to wronging people out here and whatever consequences come behind that, you're going to stand with them regardless? That's your definition of love. That's your definition of wisdom, right or wrong. That sound good, but it really shows how you think of yourself also as a person. So I could be your friend, your homie, and I could rob and take something from people. And the people who I robbed and took things from want retribution for what I done to them. And regardless to what, I got you to go to war and bat for me. With your knowledge of knowing I did this, you still gonna put yourself on the line. You think that was real talk? Did you really believe that was real? No. No, 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 no. That's so fake. That sounds good for the internet. I bet you wouldn't stand with him if you knew that that it actually was real like that. I bet you wouldn't stand with him if you knew 100% factual that those real killers was coming for him behind his actions. That sound good for the internet. That sound real good for the internet. But who's really going to stand with somebody that's actually purposely known for ripping people off? Unless you're a rip-off artist also. Unless you're a rip-off artist also. Because as for me, I don't care if you my homie. I don't care if you're a friend of mine, my family member, my brother or my sister. Let me tell you something. If you out here wronging people, ripping people off, taking things from people that don't belong to you, listen, first of all, you out of pocket. I'm gonna let you know you out of pocket. And when them things come to you, you know what I'm saying? I knew it was going to happen. That's what happens when you rip people off. But me, myself, I'm not jeopardizing my family, my life, my future, my health for nobody that's out here just doing wrong, ripping people off. So even though you trying to sound good for credit points, that's stupid and that's very foolish. Period. Let's listen to some more of this. See what else he got to kick us knowledge to.
Because I first heard Rex say, and then Av is picking sides, like who he with, like, oh wait a minute. Who you think I'm gonna stand with? This my bro here. I fuck with y'all niggas, but this my bro here. I'm gonna stand with my brother. He ain't to mention me. Stick together. I'm gonna stand with my brothers regardless whether he right or wrong. We'll talk about who right or wrong in the our own stuff. Like a lot of people on Twitter, like, yo.
Okay, you hear that? So there you go again. He clearly letting it be known, right or wrong, I'ma stand with my brother, right or wrong. That sound good. But like I said, if you knew for a fact them real killers was coming and it wasn't no joke and no game, and you knew what he was, and you knew that this man had a reputation of ripping people off, wronging people, you're not standing in that smoke. You can say what you want to say. You're not standing in that smoke. You're not standing in that smoke. People only say that stuff when they don't know if the smoke coming or not. But if you knew 100% for a fact that smoke was coming, you're not standing in that smoke. I know you ain't standing in that smoke. That sound real good. Real good.
You need to check Rock. I ain't never seen you say this to Rock. You don't know what the fuck I say to Rock. You don't know what type of conversation. I'm big brother to the whole gang. You don't know what the fuck I say to my brothers outside of that.
Okay, now we got to hold you responsible. You big bro to the whole gang. So you big bro to the whole gang, which means they respect your word. They respect you to some degree. And by you being big bro, you the one they all look up to. Okay. Well, let's look at the behavior. First of all, how old are you? People saying you 40 or close to 40. But you in a gang? You 40 some years old in a gang? Okay, your character and personality is definitely in question. And your standards of acceptance and appreciation of being a man, of what you should be standing as a man alone for, actually really go is a contradiction to what you represent. That's just the fact. You 40 some years old in a gang, really? A gang of young dudes and you the oldest and ain't even the leader? And ain't even the leader. So let me get this right. The leader of your gang, you got him by what, 10 something years or more? So you under these young dudes, but you the oldest. No. No, 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 no. So this 40-year-old man up under this 29-year-old dude talking about he the big bro of everybody. So everybody look up to you. Your word is bond. Your word carry all this weight and stuff. So when you look at their actions and you big bro to everybody, what advice is you giving them when they so out of pocket like they doing? What advice is you big bro to everybody and you so-called talk this real stuff? So it seems like what you telling them behind closed doors is to continue being reckless, continue to be disrespectful, continue to be loose at the lips, continue to start all this strife and contentions at these small events that led off into Briz getting hands put on him by Mook and Calico father. So how you big bro and you giving all this wisdom, all this knowledge, or is you telling them to stay on that garbage? Which one is it? Because it's obvious you ain't giving them wisdom. It's obvious you ain't giving them knowledge. It's obvious you ain't telling them, hey, let's just get this rap money. Because why is their attitudes, why is their behavior, why is the things they doing so out of pocket to the point it's drawing all this attention from the battle rap community? But you big bro, regardless, and everybody honor and respect and look up to you. So if that's true, according to your words, then you have to be the one responsible for their actions, since you the one they all look up to. So it's obvious you not telling them real stuff behind closed doors. You condoning their actions. And it makes sense to me because you 40 years old in the game. You 40 years old in the game. When you gonna learn, brother? What is it going to take for you to learn? Av. Because see, this what I don't like. You remind me of Wax on Menace to Society. Remember when Oak Dog and Kane them, they was doing the narration and they was explaining everybody titles of who they was? They was like, that's Wax, the OG. He been putting in so much work now, he just like to see us put it in. Overgrown man around all these young dudes condoning their reckless behavior and actions. You 40 years old in the game, but you big bro. What direction is you giving them? What wisdom is you giving them? But yet, what we've been seeing in Cave Gang is nothing but a lot of disrespectful, reckless SMDs, fight starting dudes in small venues. This what we've been saying. This what we've been seeing until they just got their ass whooped. This what we just got through seeing. This what we've been seeing. So what you been giving them and teaching them? and you talking about right or wrong, I'm going to stand with my brothers. This what's hurting us, y'all. This what hurt us a lot as people, man. You got these overgrown men who condone the actions of these young people, not really giving them wisdom and direction, not really trying to be an example for them, man. You got this 40-year-old dude in the gang. The gang leader 29 years old. He 40 years old. And they gang. Like, dude, what are you doing with your damn life? What are you really doing with your life? That you say, you know what? Count me in. I want to be a part of it too at the age of 40. I want to really, really be in this group with y'all too at the age of 40. Come on, man. Dude, get a life. Get a life. It's crazy, dog. And this really, really sad because this really shows exactly what y'all leadership is like. You 40 years old, family, you really just joined the gang at the age of 40 something? No. No. Come on, man. That's lame, dog. It's lame. And this stuff is kind of sad, though, man. You know that? This kind of sad. And he actually sitting up here like he popping some real stuff. And you hearing D-Boy and Jay Black, who don't know nothing about life, it appears, saying, facts. That's real. Because he said right or wrong, he's going to stand with his brother. No, listen. I'm not standing nowhere with you when you out of pocket and you're doing wrong. Because guess what? You think people going to allow you to do that? You think people work hard for what they got? You think they just going to let you come and take it and then sit back and just accept that? And we supposed to be the one to go to bat and war with you behind your action. I never stand for that. That's not real. That's stupid. That's stupid. That's foolish. Now, if it's different, look, if they did something to my brother and for nothing, and my brother was defending himself or was trying to just stand to the ground on some stuff, yeah, I'm riding with you, man. I'm riding with you on some real righteous stuff. But I will never ride with you on no garbage and no bogus stuff like that, man. When you out here doing wrong, ripping people off no, I'm not standing with you on that. Because I understand being in them streets, when you do that stuff, it draws that type of energy back. So no, I'm not rocking with that. And we all got somebody in our family. That always stay on BS to the point that nobody like to even help them no more. Like, nah, nope, I ain't going out there. Last time I was out there with him, such and such happened, such and such. Nope, he'll learn, let it happen. Same way. I just find it real amazing how these guys so quick to want to say they willing to sacrifice their life, their freedom for niggas on the street. But then won't do nothing when it come to family, children. Nothing. Sacrifice your whole life for niggas on the street. But temporarily, part-time want to be a father. Temporarily want to be a stand-up man in a home. Temporarily want to love and provide for your woman and wife. Temporarily want to take care of responsibilities. But head over heels to sacrifice your life and freedom for a nigga. That sounds very suspect to me. That sounds like some LGBT type stuff. That's what that sounds like to me. It's something suspect going on in that damn cave. I'm here to tell you. I don't get it. That don't make no sense to me at all. That's not real. 40 years old. Man, anybody 40 years old in the gang need to be ashamed of their damn self. Anybody 30-something in the gang, 30 years old in the gang need to be ashamed of themselves. When you gonna learn? When y'all gonna learn? Man, that's weak. That's for people with low self-esteem who ain't man enough to stand up on their own and make things happen as a man by themselves. That's what that is. That's what that is. Usually for the ones that's the leader of it, it don't look so bad for them because they the leaders. But for those who not the leaders, and just joining and want to be under it. Come on, man. I wish my big homie was 20 years old. I wish my big homie OG leader of my gang was 20 years old. Man, please. Man, get up out of here. You dudes horrible. Horrible. Listen to some more of this trash.
Get their point of view, I give them my point of view, but it's not y'all business what I say to them. But what you gonna see me do is stand my ground with my niggas. That's facts. I'm the only reason why I'm on this card is because of this drama shit. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Bill Collector. This ain't had to be you. I got to kill you. I got to kill you for some shit that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Okay. Man, I don't want to hear no more of that trash. You making that stuff sound like you really real and really saying something. Man, anyway, that you a fool. Let me just tell you, you a stone cold fool to stand with anybody that's ripping people off because that's your brother, that's your guy, right or wrong. He stole something you know that don't belong to him, and the name written on it says it don't belong to him. He is not Dot Mob. He is Cave Gang. What you representing on this thing, saying we Cave, they Dot Mob. He have a Dot Mob chain he stole that don't belong to him, that he didn't return. You have knowledge of it, but yet, regardless to what, I'm going to stand with him. Man, shut up, man. Get up out of here, dog. Stop being so fake. I don't like that fake, phony stuff. And I don't like when you so-called trying to say you're kicking something real, and that's not real at all. Period. It's not real. The chain contradicts and condemns everything you saying. Y'all not Dot Mob. Y'all not Dot Mob, right? So why do you have a Dot Mob chain? Y'all so-called crew and team is better than Dot Mob, right? Why do you want the Dot Mob chain? Y'all better than them. Y'all got everything going for y'allself better than them, but y'all want the Dot Mob chain. Sounds stupid, man. You dudes horrible, man. Y'all want it so bad, you don't care about what comes behind holding on to it when it don't belong to you. Right. And how would you explain that to y'all kids? Well, you know, the thing about it is, look, when you in these streets, man, shut up. Shut up. You know how retarded you dudes sound? You dudes dumb as hell. Shut up. You can't have the streets and your family at the same time. Make a choice. Make a choice. Because guess what? If you don't make the choice, the streets going to make it for you. And as you can hear these fools talking, they made their choice. The streets ain't going to never choose to give you your family. The streets going to choose death. All the time. Death in prison. You can't have them. You can't have them both. You can't have them both. You can't have your family and your niggas at the same time. You got to separate them. You have to separate and make a choice. Which one you want? You going to be out here foolish, ripping and running, reckless, talking loud at the mouth, under the influence with your niggas now? Or you going to be a stand-up man and take care of responsibilities and provide for your woman and your children and your family? Which one you going to do? Because you can't do them both. Can't do them both. You're going to have to sacrifice one of them. And if you ain't real enough, a man enough to make the decision on which one you're going to sacrifice, the streets will decide for you. Just sorry to say, the streets is 100% undefeated when making these choices. When you ain't man enough to make them yourself, they choose death in prison and not your family. So since you ain't man enough to be a man and stand on your own and provide and take care of your real family, your real gang, which is your family, the streets are going to decide for you. It's Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment lesson question. It's yours. Hit the link in the description box. Follow me on my page. Excuse me. Follow me on my Patreon. If you ain't a part of my Patreon, follow me on my Patreon. It's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment lesson question. It's yours. What do y'all think about this Av situation right here? Talking about regardless to whatever, whether he right or wrong, I'm going to stand there with him and if whatever. You know what? Y'all ain't even got to comment. I don't even really care. I stand on what I know truth to be and not what I think it to be. That being said, it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment. That's a question. It's yours. Click the link in the description box. Join me on my Patreon, man. Follow me on my Patreon. Y'all want to hear the rest of this interview? It's on Champion J Black Champion. So y'all can listen to the rest. It's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment. That's a question. It's yours. Subscribe to Battle Truth.